Guys, about 3 months ago, I made a video telling everyone I was going to vote for Donald Trump. And I'd been undecided whether to vote or not. I wasn't going to vote for Biden, that's for sure. Wasn't going to vote for Harris, that's for sure. But I was undecided of whether or not I should vote at all because, as you've heard me say before on this channel, I think that elections are rigged and they actually put who they want to in place. But I decided to go ahead and vote for Donald Trump, just in case. Mainly because the border being wide open. And it's been open for the last 4 years, completely open, come one, come all. And we've had, tens of millions of people come through into the United States over the southern border and somewhat the northern border that were unchecked, unvetted, a lot of criminals, people who couldn't support themselves, just everyone coming across, and they were actually going in, flying in with planes. The United States government was loading those planes full of illegals, flying those illegals through. They were bringing these illegals across the border, loading those illegals up in buses and shipping these people all over the United States, all these sanctuary cities in different states. And they did that for 4 years. And it's estimated that we have between 20 and 50 million people here illegally, with tens of millions coming over in the last 4 years. And I knew that if Donald Trump didn't get into office, that the border would definitely remain open because Biden wasn't going to shut it down. And Harris, later on when she got put in the race against Trump, she wasn't going to shut it down. We knew that. So I decided to go ahead and vote for Donald Trump, just in case, and hoping that he would actually do something. He'd actually try to close the border up. And I have to say, so far, I don't know if my vote counted or not. However, I know Donald Trump got the win, and I know that so far he has kept his word of what he said he would do about closing the border up and not allowing more and more thousands to come through every single day. I think it's like over 5,000 every day that came through, average. But so far, he has done good about the border. He has signed some good executive orders, like about getting out of the WHO, the Paris climate deal. So he's doing some good things, and some things I definitely agree with. And the border is one of the biggest ones in my opinion because it was a direct threat to everyone here in the United States. Bringing criminals in, people who couldn't support themselves, and just bringing these people in, giving these people housing, medical, free everything, free phones, free food stamp cards, free money to spend. I mean, they come over here and living in the land of plenty and opportunity of doing nothing, coming out of the taxpayer's pocket or through inflation because you have to print the money. More currency, or print the currency, it ain't really money, it's just currency. They print that, and the more you have in circulation, the less the dollars are worth. So we pay it back through inflation. That's one of the reasons that our prices on everything has went up and the inflation rate has went up. But so far, like I said, I've been impressed with what Donald Trump's done with the border, but we still have a long ways to go. I mean, like I said, there's millions, tens of millions over here. No one knows how many there actually are. But I saw that right now, they're first going after the known criminals, violent criminals, rapists, murderers, gang members. And so apparently, they've known that we've had these people here the whole time because Trump goes into office and now they're targeting these people, so they knew these criminals are here. The Biden administration knew these criminals were here, but it wasn't that the police, the ICE, Border Patrol wasn't allowed to do anything, would not do their job. These people had diplomatic immunity to come in here. Murderers, rapists, gang members, come one, come all, and they was here. And it's obvious now, we knew it before, but it's definitely obvious now that the Biden administration knew these criminals were here because over 700,000 criminals that are on the list right now that they're going to try to pick up first. So how long is it going to take to get these people out of here? I mean, you think about it. At the rate we're going, If it stays at this rate, we'll still have millions of illegals here, even after, Donald Trump's 4 years is up. So we've spent billions on these illegals, bringing these illegals in, keeping these people up, giving these people housing, debit cards, cell phones, food stamp cards, come one, come all. We spent billions on this, taxpayers has, through inflation. Now, we're going to have to spend billions more to get rid of these people, to get them out of here. It's crazy. He also ended birthright citizenship as being challenged in court, but hopefully it sticks. He signed an executive order to eliminate birthright citizenship, and that is a good thing also. Nothing wrong with coming to the United States if you're actually can be vetted, that you're not a criminal, you're not a rapist, you're not a gang member, you're not a murderer, and you can support yourself. You come through, you get health checks and everything too, just like we used to do, and come through the way it's supposed to be, get your green card to work, get your citizenship, do it the way it's supposed to be done, and be able to support yourself. That's fine. Letting millions come through, unvetted, unchecked, rapists, gang members, child molesters, murderers, the lowest of the low that these other countries didn't even want, and they were sending these people to the United States. That's not the way you do immigration. That's not the way you have a border. That's the way you destroy, a country. But so far, I can say I've been pretty impressed with what Donald Trump has done so far with the border and some of the executive orders he signed. I don't like the fact he's pushing the AI, building massive data centers. I don't like that at all because, we know, like I said in my video yesterday, how it's going to turn out. Anytime they have power, they will use that power to spy, to monitor, to surveil, to control people. That's what the government does. And when they have that power, they will use it against us. That's the way it always works. I don't like that at all. I don't like the fact that he's surrounded himself with people like Larry Ellison, Oracle CEO, military contractor. That's what they do. They spy on American citizens. And when they get the data centers in, the AI, hooked in with all the cameras and the drones and things, they're going to use it against the American people. They're going to use it against us to gain more control, more power over everyone. That's part of the Great Reset. So we're seeing that put in place too. We're seeing some good things done, and we're seeing some, in my opinion, some very bad things coming into place right now. But so far at the border, I'm happy. Birthright citizenship, happy. Getting out of the WHO, great job. The Paris Climate Agreement, great job. I'm sure there's some others I'm not thinking of right now, but those are the main big ones I can think of right now. And that's the reason I voted for Donald Trump. But some people, and the people that really get on my nerves, are the ones that no matter what, they support Donald Trump. No matter what he does, what he says. If it's something good, support Donald Trump, like the border. If it's something bad, like red flag gun confiscation laws he pushed in his first administration, and he might push it again, I don't know, but you don't support that because it's not right. So if something's good, you support it. Something's bad, you don't support it. Like this AI control grid beast system infrastructure they're putting in. Don't support that because that's not good. Support Donald Trump with the border, with some of the other things he's doing. Great, you should. And say, good job. But when it's something that's not for our benefit, if it's something that's going to not increase our freedom, if something's going to lock us down even tighter, going to have more control, that's not good. Push back against that. Go against that. You don't want to just say, yes, sir, whatever you say, sir, because you're Donald Trump. I agree with everything you say. No matter if I don't agree or not, I'm still going to agree with it. Because if I don't agree with everything, then I'm against everything else. And I'm against Donald Trump. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I've ever said on this channel. I've said, you support what you agree with and go against what you don't agree with. And don't be afraid to say it. Too many people, it's like It's like a religion. It really is to some people. Not everyone, but some people it's like a religion. And you can't talk, question. It's like, you know, the Bible. It's like God. It's like Jesus or Muhammad or whoever you're worshiping in the religion. You can't question. They're always right, no matter what. That's what a lot of people are about, you know, Donald Trump. They're afraid to question because it's like they're questioning God. And you can't be that way. You have to see things as they actually are. You have to see it so you can try to prevent it or try to prepare for it. But so far, some of the things he's done is great, and I'm glad. And I'd much rather have Donald Trump in there than I would Harris or Biden, because they'd be pushing the same globalist agenda, the same data centers and things like that, most likely. Anyway, if you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully.